Well, let's make a pitching change and bring in the person we all want to hear from, Sal Licata, who's out at Citi Field. Sal, I know you hope to just enjoy a nice ball game, but sorry, now you're working. What was your reaction when you heard the news?
I was upset. I was angry. I understand, Michelle, when teams perform this poorly for this long, that managers pay the price. I also am smart enough to understand that change just to make a change is not the smartest thing. And I think Carlos Mendoza is an asset to any franchise he's going to be with, and in particular with the New York Mets, based off of what he did. I'm tired of hearing the, oh, he's a nice man, oh, he's a nice guy. Who cares? I don't care if he was a nasty guy. I care that he's a good manager and a good fit in New York. He had experience here, being with the Yankees all those years. He had success here in year one after dealing with adversity in 2024. Took them to the NLCS. He's a baseball lifer. He holds guys accountable. Whether you see it or not, he does. So he's everything that you would want in a manager. And because the Mets can't do anything right, they had to come to the conclusion to move on from Carlos Mendoza today. So I think the Mets got worse, and that makes me angry.
Well, we asked our panel this, but I kind of want to hear your thoughts. After changing the entire coaching staff and now firing Mendy, how much more pressure is there on Stearns?
Yeah, I mean, David Stearns is under pressure anyway. Every fan wanted him out of here. First it was Mendy, and then what'd you think? Okay, throw Mendy to the Wolves. Now, oh, pressure's off. No, David Stearns is the one who built this team. He's the one that brought in these players that aren't doing anything this year. There is no depth here. It's on David Stearns. Now, I personally would have kept both Stearns and Mendy for one more year, based on Mendy's success in 2024 and based on you can't properly evaluate a general manager in 3 seasons or 2.5 seasons. However, it has gotten so bad, and if you're going to move on from the manager and things are going to, like, if they get worse and how are they getting better, then I think there is an argument to be made. Maybe change just for change's sake with the president of the baseball operations as well.
All right, so the trade deadline is August 3rd. What would you like to see done over the next 5 weeks when it comes to roster construction?
You know, Michelle, I don't think it's about a specific move. I think it's about holding guys accountable. It's something I've been talking about for weeks, for months. It's something that David Stearns did so well when he first started here. And I don't mean by firing the manager who didn't deserve to lose his job. I mean holding the players accountable. If a guy can't catch a ball or pick a ball at first base, he shouldn't be on the field. If a pitcher, starting pitcher, can't go 5 innings minimum without giving up 15 home runs, he shouldn't be in the big leagues. That's the type of accountability that I'm talking about. Players that don't perform after repeated opportunities need to be held accountable. And that is something that the Mets have not done at all this year. And I don't want to hear the excuse about injuries or lack of depth. You have to hold the guys accountable if they aren't getting it done. Figure out a way to do it. You just did it with the manager, no excuses.